Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Fahmi Alfarissi as your presenter today, and I would like to deliver to you, inform to you about one way to communicating with other people from other country, culture or language in written ways. We call it translation. In translation, we change the language from one language into other language, or we say from source into the target. In this process, we need to understand both concept and both culture from these two different languages. If we don't understand it, we can make misunderstanding or misdeliver the information to the target. And this is what we call translation. Translation, we deliver the information from one language to other language in written form or text form. In translation process, we need to know, we need to analyze the text, the information, and analyzing the context of the text, analyzing the linguistic, the social from both of the language that we want to deliver, we want to convert into other language. In translation, we just change the language, not the meaning of the text, not the information. We just change the language. In this method, language has a function as a media. As media transport or media delivering media, delivering information from source language into the target language. In this method, we need to understand the writing system, the writing rules from target and from the source. We need to understand the both of these languages. And then, before we do the translating, we need to know what the categories or the type of the text that people want us to convert into from the source into the target language. We need to know is that the type of the text is narrative text or information text, academic, or just a story. We need to understand all of it. We need to understand, we need to know the types of the text. And then in translation, we also have a unit that we need to understand, that we need to know, we need to master it, because in one language has different context, has different meanings. In this unit, the units just the same like a language units. First is alphabet, and then words, phrase, sentence, paragraphs, or even the whole text. We need to understand the context of these units, because every unit has different context, depend on the situation, depend on the social situation or the cultural situation. That's why we need to understand, we need to know the linguistic and the social linguistic before we doing the translating the information. Because if just one miss context, we can deliver the information. And then the last one is translation ideology. The translation ideology is we want to deliver from our language or the source language into the target language that we want to deliver to them the information clearly and properly without one mistake. So that's all about translation from me. Thank you very much for your attention and have a good day.